De Escocia, dice. Hombre, la verdad es que está guapo, tío. A mí me mola mucho los paisajes. A ver, porque tengo que ir ahí abajo, creo. Pero ¿cómo coño abajo? Hostia. Vale, a ver, tengo que ir aquí, creo. A ver. No, mira, voy a hacer esto. Uy, a ver. Voy a venir aquí.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists. Y nos dieron las 3 y las 4. Bueno, las 3 sí. Las 3 y 20. Ahí estoy. Pero a ver. Vamos.
That's why it don't hurt. That's all it
¿Qué Ahí tengo una madre. Mira, aquí queman a las brujas, supuestamente. Aquí en la plaza del pueblo.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what.
A ver, repárame. Joder, tío. Aquí. Vale.
So long.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Any needs, master? How'd you discover it was the city? See his mug. Damn nice. To your son, Jost. May he take after his father.
So he'll be a milkman. Zoltan.
Get out.
I know where Ciri is.
Why are we here? Let's go get...
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Ker. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lem.
See his mug. Damn nice. Should let that refuse into town. Leave it. No loitering round here.
Stare any harder, your eyes will pop out.
Well, another freak.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay. Damn it! Can't hear a blasted thing!
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly...
Oh, my help.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Look,
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that.
hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. I've not recovered my lost property. So I don't owe you shit.
Come on. Hey there.
What was that?
Is this necessary? On the road all day and
Oh,
now...
I wish my man were as brave as you.
Sick of it.
No loitering round here. They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad.
Look, look! Stop it!
Come on, Roach. Whoa!
My mummy says hello.
Slow now. Come on, Roach. Slower.
Best beware of the other side of the river. One false move, and you could be...
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
Slash right, slash left. We'll pay for the freed Temeria.
Herald of Rivia, safe and sound. Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
The other side of the river. One false move, and you could be royally fucked. We'll pay for the freed Temeria without blood.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
The favor Lady Bran did for her son sure did bear a high price. You've no respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch, Yennefer. Ah!
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and queen.
Come on, Roach. Whoa there, Roach. Let's go. Take it easy. Move it. Come on. Not so fast, Roach.
Can we talk? The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon.
A Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So...
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt will also learn that is...
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the...
Thank you.
I shall see you at Kaer...
Hey-ya!
Slower.
Come on.
pale. You drink last night too? Turns out they spoke the truth about you. My little Lorgan's
Got me
birthday in a
eye on you.
I've no clue what to give her.
Adventure seeker.
Can you swing an axe?
Ow!
That oddball.
I'm in Lorgan's.
Stay out of trouble. To me.
Telling you, Geralt, since you and Hjalmar defeated the ice giant together, I
got the look of a Skelliger.
You've got the heart of an
This isn't easy, but I need to...
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but they'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland on Crate did.
Erland Stonefist? So this is Winter's Blade.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in Dragonfire. Been in the on-Crate fam... And now, it's yours.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well. Send those spectres...
That's my intention.
So.
Aye, tavern's a bother.
More trouble.
Who's heading your sister and me?
Careful now.
Got me eye on you.
They smear your ass with honey yet, hero. Young on Crate, there's a
Vagabond.
We're easy, You!
Did you sever his head?
Your Royal Majesty. Would you spare a moment?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the same lass I was. Save for the title.
Got a
What is it?
Croc's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to... I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible. What I can do... Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think I'll be overjoyed. Come on.
Yeah, guess I do.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too.
Sword through his ribs. We're about to rip his lung out.
Ah, Geralt.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen.
Raid's at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one... I'll leave at once.
Thanks. Won't...
Heard it was still beasts. Been into it. Cross with you.
Not the first time
You and the
I'm hearing
sorceress
that.
One of our lads tried to kill that Corson mockfire. And our hero fled so fast he lost his cax.
Got one word. Bollocks. Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Fucker.
Nary a scratch.
May your axe never crumble. Hell, not bad. A bottle of rum.
More trouble.
Last night was... I knew if he filled himself to the hair with hooch, he'd never make his long shift. Last night was... Priestess is a terrible cross with you. You and the sorceress both. Keep to it. Did you sever his throat?
Geralt of Rivia. Greetings.
Last night was...
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Thane Kershire is Daithwin Adden in Carn at Morvood.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher? Why?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll...
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
I've given you your orders, they are clear.
Nes hen esqui.
Nin to me a data. Vavort.
See you.
Vavort.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Something I've always wondered. What do you Witchers do once there are no bad ones? There are giants around, eh? Respect, Witcher.
Priestesses of
baubles. Look at this. Tis
Ah!
Gerald the
Hey.
Giant Slayer.
Ah!
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Fireflies stopped at the hut. I'll look inside. Locked.
Anybody in there?
Damn. I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No!
How many of you are in there?
Why do you need to know? You're taking a bloody census! By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest not too special that, as dangers litter this isle. But it does go to it.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gaggle of geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't...
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'm not counting either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore, try to knock...
Gaspard.
He said it was defeatist. Second date claimed to have spotted a lantern out to... He's claimed...
Where'd Ferenc?
West, in search...
Ferenc.
All right.
I'm content you understand.
A fetlock in there.
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. But...
Wake up.
What?
I'm Geralt. Your friends asked...
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horrors.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along...
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? But I should warn...
I know what it means.
wee bit drowsy. Oh.
Come on, get up.
Oh, nibbles, yous are not. Know much about this isle?
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
Lost your nerve?
Come on, come closer.
A man! Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends.
Right. You know, I've one regret.
Dead. Damn. Tried to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, too slow. Missing dwarves. Shame he's dead.
It's stronger than me, I'm so sorry.
Wake up.
Right, just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Mm-hmm. Just kind of turned out that way. Brought you your friend.
Ah, sure. Let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Ravenik told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the Cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avallac'h. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avallac'h? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Why exactly is Avallac'h helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else. Avallac'h tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eredin's hands.
What's Eredin after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eredin's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
How'd you ever start traveling with Avallac'h?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avallac'h appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal, and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads. Waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his... Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fox...
That's how Eredin cursed Avallac'h, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avallac'h refused to succumb without...
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avallac'h opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hide, I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended... I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want... Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to...
So how'd you even meet a man like Whoreson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found. And I needed someone who could... No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage. One with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved...
Failed to mention that.
We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix...
Whoreson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Whoreson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident?
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His Once again, things happened quickly. Lofoten, the Hunt's attack, my flight.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh. Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around
I like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower.
Recognize it? Know where it might...
Not sure. I don't think so. But there was... The tower was stark and dead. But...
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, if not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals. Damn. Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
me.
They already do. Ciri, take us home.
Welcome back, child.
Ciri! My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
What?
Little sis.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avallac'h's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Damn, it's good to see you again.
Let's not stand out here.
Yes, come. We should hold council.
Yen, you know the Wild Hunt better than anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with Dimeritium or our own magic. They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
There's just not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
You found her. They told me the hunt was after her. That those buggers might bust in uninvited. Certainly hope this gas will work.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her. Damn piece of junk.
Eskel.
Greetings, Wolf.
You're here.
illusion.
Greetings, Geralt. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion. Leave my dresser alone.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
See you, Kira. Get everybody together. Time to talk. Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her. We'll stop them.
How do you even know the Hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to. And they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the Hunt. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
The Hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the Hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed. What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the Dark Abyss.
bottom's bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to everything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Always relied on potions. We should brew as many as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Fixing the breach in the wall's a priority.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert and Geralt will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep. Remember, Eredin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details. Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly. Your potions.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.